Stan Wawrinka weighed in on the GOAT debate as one of the few players to defeat Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal in Grand Slam finals. Stan Wawrinka has weighed in on the GOAT debate as one of Novak Djokovic's former big opponents for Grand Slam titles. The Swiss star was one of the few players to down the world number one in major finals during one of his peak eras in 2015 and 2016, and has now snubbed his big brother, Roger Federer, for his old foe. Wawrinka was able to win multiple Grand Slam titles in the midst of the Big Four era, downing Rafael Nadal to win his first at the 2014 Australian Open before surprising Djokovic to lift the 2015 French Open and 2016 US Open trophies. It means that the 37-year-old has more than his fair share of experience against the top players and knows how to defeat them. The Swiss star also shares a close relationship with compatriot Federer, branding the 20-time major champion his big brother on the tour in a tribute when the 41-year-old retired last year. But he has now snubbed his countryman for old foe Djokovic as he discussed the ongoing GOAT debate in tennis, claiming that he always knew the Serb would break all of the records. Novak is the best current player and he has proven it in everything he has done for 20 years, the former world number 3 told RMC Sports. Turning his attention to the Big Three, he added, "They broke all the records between him, Rafa and Roger. They took everything and ate everything. These are the greatest players in the history of tennis." The 16-time title winner then picked the greatest of the three, claiming he was more than happy to speak his mind in the ongoing GOAT debate. "Let's go on the GOAT, I have no problem saying things and saying what I think. It all depends on what one is looking for in this list, simply," he continued. While Wawrinka thought it was tough to make a judgment while Djokovic and Nadal were still active, he said he had always backed the Serb to pull ahead in the history books, something he already did this week by surpassing Steffi Graf's record of most all-time weeks at world number 1. The 37-year-old said, "Already I think it's difficult to talk about athletes who are still playing. It's always better to make a list when the players have stopped and finished their career. If we talk about pure results and pure victories, Novak will be ahead of the other two. I have been convinced of this for years and in my opinion this is what will happen. They have this chance and this bad luck to have been in the same generation and at the same time and they mark the history of tennis in a different way." The three-time major winner hasn't been able to stay at his prime as long as his old rivals did, as he has struggled with multiple injuries and significant surgeries since 2017 and currently sits at number 97 in the world. Many believe Wawrinka would have more Grand Slams to his name had he peaked in a different era, but he has no regrets about his career. Adding, "I've always said it was lucky to be able to play at the same time as these four players because I also include Murray who for more than 10 years has been in all the tournaments in the semifinals, finals or won when they weren't there. For me it was a chance to play with the greatest players in the history of tennis. But for me, in sport, there is no if. There is no if I had been in a weaker or stronger generation. It does not exist, there is only the reality of the results."